have a space for at least 200 vehicles within the mini secretariat campus area. Why we need to develop that? Because during election time, if we don't make that space, they'll use the ground. So I don't want a single vehicle to come again to the ground, even if it is my vehicle or anyone's vehicle, you name it. So we will make sure that no vehicle comes again to the ground. For that, we'll try to develop a parking area in the mini secretariat. Yesterday evening till 6:30, I was roaming around in the jungle in the mini secretariat. We'll try to develop that. That space you can use for your driving practice. I have no problem. Yeah, I go.
Thank you.
Noiki office krai wagidabra.
Hujikte kai kadaka pension terminal driving institute of pension.
Kadai abel na chat bedro.
Yeah, TBC Junction.
Kriba?
TBC Junction.
TBC Junction. Ah?
Near the town with church.
Near UBS.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, office.
Adu area dadi to we ai ko asi UBS ki junction do adu accident loi na to bom pham dadi office to bi nu ai se adu dadi na te ko UBS manung chang dadi no problem, but adu traffic point manak dadi we will not allow any driving school to function there. So yam ngai re noi office si hang bim se. I think this is one of the essential components of having district transport office. Our chief minister also has announced when he came, they had already taken a cabinet decision to open up a DTO here in Tamenglong. Now, when I pressured the department for starting the office, the director told me, "Sir, I cannot let mechanics be in charge DTO hai. Go. Transport ki light mechanic level male. I cannot let a light mechanic be DTO in charge. That will not be good. That will not be a good name for the department. Now we are recruiting district transport office. Cabinet has already approved for their recruitment. Once that is done, office will be set up. The Tamenglong is already approved on the approved list. So we will be having district transport office very soon. So with that, I think your institute will be able to provide hand holding to the district transport office. And we're also struggling to get a space for MST parking and also to open up a district transport office. So I am very hopeful that we'll be able to settle this problem. We have been negotiating since I came. Honorable CM is also pressurizing me to get this space at the earliest. Near the ground, we're trying to get the space. So within the next less than 1 month, I'm hopeful of bringing some solution to that MST office and MST parking area and DTO office. So that is there. Lastly, ngasi nan mon nagi khatta tai something. What is more important than education? This is the first I thought education is the most important thing. But you are saying driving is even more important than education. Why? Because education, okay, good. The way you are defending is also good. But if you don't know how to drive a vehicle, you will kill people. Right? If you don't know, if you are not very educated also, you will not kill people. Nah? So killing people is the, biggest offense. So I think driving is more or equally important as education. So I would like to request our fellow citizens using this platform, please do not buy driving license. If you don't know, please don't drive vehicle. Okay? And I'll also tie up with the police to start strictly checking all the driving license, starting from bikes. Because on Sunday evening, when I took a tour till 5th MR gate endpoint, I saw at least 10 groups of boys on bikes. At least 2 groups, they have met an accident, and just beyond the 5th MR gate, I saw one guy, somehow bleeding on his leg, and his friends were tying it up, and 2-3 bikes were around, you know. I'm sure they must have met with an accident. So, I mean, this life is very precious. Don't waste it by driving, you know, without proper driving license or when you are in the drunken states. I think, Kartik, you should start taking people, you know, you have alcohol, what is that? Tester? Huh? Breath analyzer you don't have. How much does it cost? We have some fun under transport department. We are planning to make some what is that? Barricade. Those breath analyzer. I think if you start using breath analyzer, half the town's youth will be in jail in lockup. Our lockup is very small, so maybe we'll first need to, before we start using that, we'll first need to expand our lockup. Can you hear me, those people at the back? Should we first expand the lockup or should we buy the breath analyzer first? You tell me. Transport department is supporting us with some funds to make, we want to make it in the best possible way. So we also would start with that. Can we start checking helmets in Tamengmong? Is it illegal to check without, I know?
That has already started. In fact, instead of chalaning, we advise people to buy the helmet. People bought. We don't want to fine them. We are advising them to buy.
Is there any store selling helmets?
Yeah, 3 stores already made available.
Oh, okay. So I think we should also start checking. I think half the people here who has come on bike has come without helmet. Right?
Yes.
So I think you give them some white publicity. After that, whoever violates it will have to start imposing it. I think this is something to do with habit. If you never use it, you never use it. But if you start using it once, it will become a habit to start using it. So maybe police will have to start enforcing this after giving a white publicity. So with these few words, I wish the Driving Institute all the best. Please do not process fake driving license. Do the call. See, new driving license processing tawni hai bako. Under Imphal East West adu tawni na. Asi ki thagni bako. But please do not process fake driving license. I will be checking it with the police on random basis. If I find anyone with a fake driving license, your institute is also over.
Nowadays there will be no fake, because everything is online.
No, I mean we still see some old type of driving license. So this is a very serious offense. We don't want this to repeat. In fact, from time to time, I also will start checking those SIM card sellers. Many of them still gives black SIM cards. Like that, we also still see, driving license which are not properly, that have not gone through the good process, I would say. So please take care of that, and God willing, once we have the DTO's office, you may not process it down to Imphal. You can still you'll be able to get it from Tamengmong itself. So with that, I shall conclude my speech, and I wish your institute and our people of Tamengmong the best in the way forward on how to be a safe driver to make our roads safe. Thank you very much.
Thank you.